I'm not really good in the kettlebell sport. I just want to be a unit. Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna share with you 3 workouts a week. These workouts were workouts that I did when my teenage daughter was a baby girl. For almost 8 years, I had her every other week. So I couldn't go to a gym. I was living in a high-rise building apartment. So what I did, I had a friend of mine. He made me homemade kettlebells. And back then it was really hard to even find kettlebells in the gyms. So I was really glad. He made 2 kettlebells. You can see them here in the video. They are not ergonomic and they are really hardcore. And they don't suit everybody, but I really like them. In the beginning I was thinking that I can never do a really good workout with them. But as it went along and I trained with them, I learned some kind of technique to train with them. It's neither sport style or hard style. And to me that wasn't important. To me it was more important to be fit and ready than anything else. I wasn't going to compete in kettlebells or nothing like that. I'm not really good in the kettlebell sport. I just want to be a unit. So the kettlebells, you can see how they look there. It's just metal molded together. They are not exactly the same weight. It doesn't matter. Sometimes I switched up the bells with switched the hands. So what I did was that I had 3 workouts. I did Monday, Wednesday and Friday. On Mondays it was always clean and jerk. On Wednesday it was always snatch. And on Friday I had strength session where I had press, squat and some kind of pulling. Mostly some kind of rows. Usually front squats and presses. I sometimes used bodyweight exercise and stuff like that. But I usually just train for like 45 minutes. 20 minutes of them being the strength part, and then I did a lot of stretching. So I took that week to do a lot of stretching. And what I did was that when I started, I did 5 reps every minute on the minute. So I always had a 20-minute MOM. I was going to do 100 reps. So I did 5, rested the remainder of a minute. I did 5, so on, until the 20 minute was up. So 100 reps. I started with clean and jerk because it's heavier with the clean and jerk. You do 2 exercises. It's the clean and then it's the jerk. On Wednesdays, I only did snatch. So I did the same protocol, 5 reps every minute on the minute. To progress it, I tried to shrink the time. So I tried doing 6 reps every minute on the minute, 7 reps every minute on the minute. So and I didn't have a plan like this is what I'm gonna do. It was from week to week, how fresh am I? So if I did a little bit of warm up, I did just with 1 bell and did some stretching. I felt my body felt, and from there on I decided how hard the workout is going to be. And I did it like if I do 7 reps. If I do 10 rounds, it's 70. So I have 30 reps left. So that's I only went to 13 rounds. So I did 7, 10 rounds, and the last 3 I did 10 every minute on the minute. And I was exhausted. I once did 12, that's my record. But I usually did, so the max that I did in the first 8 minutes was usually 7 reps. Sometimes I did the 8, but in the long run it was better to stick with the 7 reps. But it was really easy and effective workout. There were no fancy exercises, just clean and jerk and snatch. I did the repetitions and I tried to get the time down. So I want to be done in 13 minutes. When I had gotten both the clean and jerk and the snatch down to 13 minutes, I did that a couple of weeks. And then I did something completely different. So I started doing body weight exercises. I did some kind of complex, and I did a shorter time. So I did maybe 10-minute workouts. And some people think that you always have to get heavier weights. What I did, because I felt now, I tried them before I did this video, and they feel kind of heavy. It's not like a normal kettlebell, because I have to be aware, because they can smack me really bad. But when I had done them for a couple of weeks, I just tried to increase speed, because speed is king. So I can have my same weight. If I increase the speed, I will increase the power development that I get. So I did never look for heavier bells or lighter bells. I only have the 28 kilos. I tried to just make it more explosive. So in the beginning the jerks are, and in the end it's like, I really want to increase the speed, and that will develop you a lot. And I noticed that it didn't matter what kind of training I was doing the week I didn't have my daughter, but I noticed that I started to gain both cardio and strength from the kettlebell training. On Fridays, that training wasn't like carved in stone, you're gonna do like this. I did some kind of pressing, and I did some kind of squats, and I saw a whole body strength movement. I could do like 5, 5, and 5 rows, and I do 5 rounds of them. But every week I changed it up, and it was never decided beforehand what I was going to do. So you can get very far and develop a lot with really simple training at home. And I'm that kind of person that I like to be here alone training by myself, just staring into the wall, because when I can do that, it gives me more. I'm a guy who can't shut my mouth. When I go down to the gym, I can't. I'm too social on me. I want to speak to people. So when I'm training at home, I kill myself in 30 minutes. When I get to the gym, it goes 2 hours, and I don't get the same amount of work in. So really easy. Every minute on the minute, just having a clock. Start doing 5 reps. You choose a weight that you know you can do 5 times. There's no problem doing them 5 times. I'm gonna explain how you can progress in this. So you do 5 reps every minute and 1 minute. If you're untrained, you're a beginner, you might be completely done within 5 minutes. Great! That's your workout. You do 5 rounds, 5 reps. And then you start increasing it until you get to 20 repetitions, rounds. Then you start hunting the repetitions. So in the beginning, it's great if you have a kettlebell, you can only do 5 reps, but you don't have the stamina, so you have to build it up to get to 20 rounds. So Mondays, clean and jerk. Wednesdays, snatch. If you are a beginner, double kettlebell snatch can be hard, so you can do half snatch. So when you get the bells up, you let them down in rack position, and from there, snatch them up. And whatever you want, some kind of strength session. In the beginning, it might be that you're completely done by those 2 workouts that you had Monday and Wednesday, so you rest until next Monday. And you don't need to buy kettlebells if you can't afford them. You can have whatever, like these are made from scrap metal. When I was a young boy, we had this in the northern Finland. There was a man named Keijo. He was a farm boy, Every weekend they went to the city to fight with the Stetson boys. He did own kettlebells, this is in the 60s, with buckets of concrete and just like a steel wire. And it worked fine. I hope this can help you, and I'm appreciate that when you subscribe and like my videos or when you comment. I like all the questions I get. Thank you.